Standing before a mountain, the peak might seem impossibly high, enveloped in fog. But here's the twist. The mountain is not a distant challenge, it is you. The true summit to conquer is here, in your mind. Welcome to the real battle. You against yourself, to overcome your greatest obstacles. I am your narrator, and today we will embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Each day we face battles, but the toughest opponent is not out there. It's the person looking back at you from the mirror. As the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, the main task in life is to clearly distinguish between what is under our control and what is not. But why listen to ancient Greeks and Romans? Their wisdom has endured through the centuries, influencing both emperors and slaves, and today it is more relevant than ever. The Stoics offer a roadmap to finding inner peace and true success in a world filled with constant distractions and immediate gratifications. Let's start with a modern example. Think about the last time you scrolled through social media, envying others' successes. This is not your true battle. Your real battle is with the voice that tells you that you are not good enough. As Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, wrote in his diary, "You have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The ego is that inner voice that sometimes elevates you to the stars, and at other times drags you through the mud. It is a powerful force, but can easily mislead us. Epictetus believed that it is impossible to learn what you think you already know. When our ego swells, it prevents us from seeing our flaws, thus hindering our personal growth. Conversely, a wounded ego can render us incapable of action, paralyzed by doubt. To tame the ego, it is crucial to adopt a posture of humility. Zeno of Citium taught that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. We should listen more than we speak. The next time you feel the urge to boast or defend your ego, try listening instead. You might discover something surprisingly valuable. Accepting criticism can be another potent antidote to the ego. Instead of perceiving criticism as an attack, view it as a free gift that has been given to you. Cleanthes, often ridiculed for his humble background, used every mockery as fuel for his self-improvement. Finally, separate your worth from your actions. Seneca stated that those who boast of their ancestry praise the deeds of another. Your actions do not define your worth. They are merely opportunities for growth and learning. Procrastination is that insidious habit of postponing until tomorrow what we could do today. Seneca warns us, while we postpone, life slips away. It is not merely laziness. It often stems from fear, perfectionism, or feeling overwhelmed. No great thing is created suddenly, Epictetus maintained. Every significant task requires time and dedication to develop and mature. To combat procrastination, start by breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Do not be discouraged by the whole mass of the task, advised Epictetus. Focus on the portion of the day, taking 1 step at a time. Tackle the most challenging tasks at the start of the day, when your energy and willpower are at their highest. Use the 5-minute rule. Commit to working on a task for just 5 minutes. Often the hardest part is getting started. Once you overcome this hurdle, you are likely to continue. Visualize not just the desired outcome, but the process of achieving it. This type of mental visualization makes the beginning of tasks less intimidating and more accessible. And finally, embrace imperfection. As Zeno said, well-being is realized by small steps, but is truly no small thing. Discipline is not a restriction, but the freedom to choose our actions with intention and wisdom. No man is free who is not master of himself, Epictetus emphasized, asserting that true freedom lies in the conscious control of our actions and reactions. To forge this discipline, start with small changes. Musonius Rufus argued that habits have a tremendous influence on us. Begin with something manageable like making your bed every morning or meditating for 5 minutes a day. Mindfulness is another pillar of Stoic discipline. Seneca advised performing a self-examination every evening, reflecting on the day's actions to ensure they aligned with your values and goals. Embracing discomfort is crucial. Epictetus encouraged us to be content with being considered foolish or stupid while engaging in tasks others might judge as insignificant. Accepting discomfort as part of the path toward personal improvement can be liberating. Focus on what you can control, a central lesson in Stoicism. Devote energy to your actions and attitudes rather than outcomes, which are often beyond our control. In a world where notifications and information are incessant, overcoming distractions is crucial to maintaining focus and effectiveness. Seneca once wrote, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." This observation resonates deeply in the digital age, where our attention is continually solicited from multiple directions. To effectively handle distractions, it is crucial to create an environment that minimizes them. Epicurus suggested accepting to appear foolish or stupid for improvement, a principle that can be applied by turning off notifications or using website blockers during work hours. Monotasking, or focusing on one task at a time, is a Stoic practice that can greatly increase your productivity. Epictetus encouraged disciplining oneself in small things to then progress to those of greater value, suggesting starting with short periods of intense concentration, gradually increasing them. Before moving to a new task or checking your phone, take a pause and ask yourself, is it necessary now? This simple question can interrupt the automatic habit of getting distracted. Finally, establishing a time for distractions scheduled can help maintain discipline during work periods, recognizing the human need for breaks and relaxation without compromising overall productivity. By implementing these strategies, you can transform the challenges of distractions into opportunities to strengthen your concentration and mental presence. Bad habits are thin threads that turn into heavy chains over time, making it crucial to recognize and break them early. Stoics understood that our daily actions form the fabric of our lives, and that habits, once established, can be both a barrier and a tool for personal liberation. To break bad habits, first identify their triggers. Marcus Aurelius argued that disturbance does not stem from the external event, but from our perception of it. Recognize what triggers your bad habit and confront it consciously. Replacing rather than eliminating is key. Aristotle noted that nature abhors a vacuum, so it is essential to replace bad habits with positive alternatives. This change not only eliminates the undesired behavior, but replaces it with one that supports your well-being. The practice of self-compassion is crucial. Being patient with oneself during the process of change is vital, as transforming habits takes time and tolerance toward one's mistakes. Lastly, create an accountability system. Share your goals with a trusted friend or a support group to maintain accountability, a strategy that can significantly strengthen your efforts to change. By adopting these methods, you transform your habits from enemies to allies, promoting a more deliberate and authentic life. Self-doubt is an inner voice that undermines our confidence and ability to act. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we have power over our minds, not external events. To silence this insidious voice, it is essential to recognize it for what it is, often an echo of our fears, and not a reflection of reality. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would reserve for a friend in trouble. Focus on what you can control, such as your effort and response to challenges, rather than on outcomes, which are often out of our reach. Adopting this mindset not only reduces doubt, but also reinforces a sense of resilience and autonomy in the path of life. Facing one's fears requires courage and understanding. Epictetus teaches us that it is not events that disturb men, but the opinions they have of those events. Identify your fears, call them by name, and contextualize them reduces their power and allows you to act despite them. Analyze your fears with a critical eye and seek to understand the roots of these fears. Each small step you take in confronting your fears builds courage and resilience. Facing small fears daily not only alleviates the sense of dread, but also strengthens your ability to face greater challenges in the future. Nurturing both the body and the mind is essential for a complete Stoic practice. Epictetus often discussed the importance of moderate and disciplined consumption, which extends beyond food to include what we mentally consume through media and conversations. Practicing mindful eating and carefully selecting the information we interact with nourishes our physical and mental vitality, helping us maintain control over our impulses and reactions. Removing toxic influences from our lives is crucial to preserving our inner serenity. Epictetus teaches us that it is not external events that disturb men, but their internal reactions. Identifying relationships and environments that drain our energies is the first step toward emotional freedom. Learning to establish healthy boundaries and practicing forgiveness allows us to free ourselves from the weight of resentment, facilitating a lighter existence in harmony with our Stoic principles. Pushing oneself beyond usual limits is crucial for true progress. Seneca emphasized that we do not dare to face difficult things because we believe they are difficult. Instead, by accepting challenges that initially seem insurmountable, we discover our true strength. Start with small steps, trying new activities that push you slightly beyond your comfort zone, and observe how gradually your self-perception begins to change, revealing capabilities you were unaware of. Concluding our journey through Stoic lessons, we remember that the real battle is always with ourselves. This path has provided us with tools to face daily challenges, build resilience, and pursue a life of meaning. Stoic philosophy is not just theory, but a practical guide to living with intentionality. Now, the task is to apply these teachings. Put into practice what you have learned and observe how it transforms your life. And remember, improvement is an ongoing journey, not a destination. If you enjoyed this video and would like to continue exploring the world of Stoicism and personal improvement with us, subscribe to our channel, activate the notification bell, and share your progress in the comments. Your growth is our greatest satisfaction.